Hello, what's up, everybody? Joe White here. Yeah, the camera's shitty. Sorry, it's built into the fucking laptop that I bought. It's better than nothing. I mean, I could do this the whole time, but why not show off my ugly mug to the universe? What's going on today, guys? I am sitting here, chilling out here, waiting on the load to come in. My home time is done. It's just a matter of them, waiting and sending me something, which could happen at any minute. Let's see here. So, yeah, I wanted to talk about a couple things today, if I can. I didn't get a chance to talk to him the other day on the live stream with AC, which you can check out here on the channel. A couple things. One is the whole Star Wars fiasco going on. A lot of people talking about Kathleen Kennedy getting rehired and or her contract getting extended. Again, yeah, I think the people over Midnight's Edge and Mecha Random and Doomcock and everybody like that hit the nail on the head when they said Doomcock head. Anyway, They basically hit the nail on the head when they said that they cannot fire her in the middle of the whole Me Too thing, which doesn't seem like it's going anywhere. The old SJWs would complain and fuss, and they would totally pitch a fit if Kathleen Kennedy were to get fired right now. So she's not going anywhere. She's not going anywhere at all for the time being. The Dark Phoenix trailer. I also want to talk about that. The trailer is kind of like this. It was like, Jean Grey has these powers. Oh, but we're still going to continue the feud with Eric and Charles. And Jean Grey's in this too. But the main focus is still going to be Eric and Charles' feud. Oh, but Mystique is now a good guy and an X-Men, and they're all wearing the X-Men suits. And Jean has these powers. But the main focus is still Eric and Charles, and Eric is going to find his helmet, and Charles is still bald, and... oh, God. It's like Captain America now. Every time we see Captain America, what's the root of his story? Bucky. Always has been. Always will be. Bucky. Give us something other than Bucky, And I think we're going to get something other than Bucky here in the next, in the next Avengers movie. Let me see here. What else did I want to cover here? Deadpool 2 or Deadpool 3, Deadpool 2.5, whatever you want to call it, is coming out soon. I gotta tell you guys, I'm not a fan. I think it's just going to be a PG-13 release of Deadpool, of the original Deadpool. So we're going to get Deadpool 1.5, which would now make Deadpool 2, I guess Deadpool 2, and then, I don't know, I'm not a fan of it. Part of the appeal of going to Deadpool was the R rating. Part of the reason why it succeeded was the R rating. The part of the reason why that whole movie franchise succeeded, or is succeeding, is because of the fact that, he could say fuck and shit and goddamn and all them, and all the profanity and the gore. You can't. I mean, you're allowed one F word in a PG-13 movie. That's going to limit his vocabulary immensely. So I'm not too sure how I feel about that. We'll get more details, I'm sure, as December draws nigh, because it's coming out in December. Venom is dropping this Friday. Kind of excited about Venom. Kind of worried about Venom. Kind of intrigued by Venom. I'm curious to see. There's no Spider-Man in it from what we've been told. Excuse me, I am still tired. So there's no Spider-Man in it, but Carnage is in it. So it's I don't know. Hopefully Sony will not fuck this up. Let me see here. Walking Dead is coming back here this Sunday. Oh man, and they're moving. They got a new showrunner. Andrew Lincoln's leaving. the lady who's playing Maggie, I can't remember her name right off the top of my head, she's leaving. So that's two cornerstones of the series that's like gone now. With me being on the road, luckily I'm getting a new phone here soon, with unlimited data, so I'll hopefully will be able to watch it soon on my Comcast app. But golly, man, Maggie and Rick leaving that show. You know, there's women out there, and men too, but they're mostly women, who will sit there and complain if Rick or Daryl is not in every single episode. And now one of their heartthrobs is leaving. Obviously, they're not going to kill Daryl off. Daryl is the cornerstone, or is now the main cornerstone of the series. Some would say he has been the cornerstone of the series. If Daryl dies, we riot, the whole thing. And I'm just like, golly, guys. If they're going to kill off Rick and keep the show going, Rick is the main focus. He's the main character. He's the main character in the comics. So if they're willing to kill off the main character, then don't keep yourself attached to anybody. Even Robert Kirkman has said, in the comics, that Rick will die eventually. Supposedly, there's a lot of stuff happening this season. There's 2 time jumps happening this season. I look at it this way: as long as they don't do any more bottle episodes, I'm fine. But you know them, we're probably, as much as I don't want to see it, we're probably going to get some bottle episodes this season, even with the new showrunner. That's what kills me. People sat there and complained about the bottle episodes, and they in season 6, but they didn't complain about them or season 7 rather. Was it 6 or 7? I want to say it was 7. But they did not complain about them in season 4 or 5. I think it was 4, when they were traveling to Terminus, and it was all split up, and it was bottle episode after bottle episode there. So I am excited to see a couple people join the cast. One is Ryan Hurst, who played Opie in Sons of Anarchy, and he also had a brief stint in the Bates Motel show, which I didn't watch, but I knew he was in it. So I'm excited to see Ryan Hurst and see what they do as far as The Walking Dead with him. So there's a lot of people joining the cast. Basically, they're trying to get some high profile celebrities in there because of the fact of, I don't know why I'm yawning so much today. Because of the fact that Rick is leaving, so they feel like they got to get some more high profile celebrities in there to beef it up and get a name going, or get their name going again. So it's one of those things where I'm kind of skeptical about this season. This may be the last season they said they're going to keep going. Their ratings are still strong. I'm curious to see what the ratings are going to be like next season with Rick gone. Will the same people tune in? Are they going to drop even further? Because there was a huge ratings drop on, the last 2 seasons. So we'll see what's going on with The Walking Dead here soon, I guess. Golly, man, you look at The Hollywood Reporter, and The Hollywood Reporter is like sex scandal, me too. It's crazy. I guess I could talk a little bit of wrestling. Monday Night Football is growing, and it's beating, hold on. It's beating the fuck out of Monday Night Raw. They're drawing high 2s when they were drawing, low 3s. So it's man, is Fox scratching their head now, going, maybe we bought a bill of goods? Who knows? Because as I said on the stream with AC, the main reason why Fox and everybody is getting into this deal, and the reason why USA is paying them an exorbitant amount of money, is because they, for like it or not, wrestling has maintained its core audience for the last 10 years. Um, so I'll be curious to see, now that it's not maintaining that core audience, now that everything is not going away. Sorry, I'm just checking on the stream here. I'm curious to see now that now that the core audience is starting to drift away, what Fox is thinking. Going, we signed up for something that was getting, low threes, mid threes, and you're giving us something now that is getting high twos. So, I mean, SmackDown has been getting higher ratings than Raw sometimes here lately. So, anyway, I want to know what you guys think about this. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment below, or here in the chat if you're watching live. But yeah, and just, I gotta be honest, like I said the other day, I have not watched wrestling since about May. Due to me being on the road and everything, I can't really keep up with it all that much, but, I've become one of those people that now that, I'm mobile, pretty much, I have no choice but to watch it on YouTube. Do I think it's good that they put it on YouTube so quickly after it airs? No. Do I think they should at least wait 24 to 48 hours? Yes. But, I mean, more often than not, I'm getting these segments before the West Coast even gets them. And I'll be on the West Coast. So, there were times where I was in California and I was getting shit, at 7 o'clock at night out there. And Raw was just getting ready to start out there on the TV. So it's amazing that you can basically be spoiled on that show before you even get a chance to watch it. It's crazy to me. Let me see here. The whole Liv Morgan Brie Bella thing. You guys know how I feel about Brie Bella. I'm not going to mention it that much. She's a diva. She's not a wrestler. Don't care who she's sucking and fucking. Don't care how much time he's taking in the ring with her. I don't care. She's a diva. Come on, guys. She's a diva. Plain and simple. To me, there is a difference between a women's wrestler and a diva. WWE ruined it when they coined that phrase. It's for me, people like Victoria, Trish Stratus, Lita, wrestlers. People like Maurice, Lana, Nikki and Brie Bella, Paige to a certain extent, divas. I'm sorry, but their work rate is less than. And then before you guys start saying, "Oh, stupid Mark Joe White, get in the ring. I bet you Brie Bella could kick your ass." I don't care. I call it like I see it. Hell, I've actually been saying it for years, to tell you the truth. I really have. So anyway, that's going to do it for me here. I just wanted to do this quick little stream. It's easier for me to stream than it is record because the laptop doesn't have that much space on it. Let's see, what else? Star Trek. Everybody, the Midnight's Edge crew do a good job talking Star Trek. Some days that seems like that's all they talk about is Star Trek. The Star Trek Discovery, your guy, I'm sorry. Why did you even get your hopes up? The second they said, "Oh, you got to pay to see it," I was out. I knew it was going to suck. Because once you pay that money, they already got your money, even if it's for 1 month. They already got your money in their pocket. They don't care how good it is. Now, if it was on actual pay TV and drawing ad revenue week after week after week and ratings mattered, then it would matter. But they don't care. They don't care. They're never going to care. Star Trek for them is a cash cow that they can pull out of mothballs every few years to keep the nerds happy. Because they know you're going to watch as long as Star Trek's in the title. Just like with Star Wars. Rian Johnson fucked that up, but guess what? I'm still probably going to go see Episode 9. Now, do I watch all the others? I didn't go to the theater to see Solo, but I did watch Solo. And it was meh. The big thing at the end with, spoiler alert, The big thing at the end with Darth Maul showing up, I liked it, but then I'm sitting here going at the same time, knowing now what I know, and that knowing that we're never going to get a follow-up to that movie, I'm sitting here going, it's fucking pointless. Did you honestly think... Dude, the second this movie was announced, and the second they killed off Han Solo in the Last Jedi, or Force Awakens, excuse me. The second they killed Han off of the Force Awakens, this movie is totally pointless. Means nothing. At least this ending part of it. Means nothing. And the fans rejected it right then and there because they knew Harrison Ford wasn't going to be involved. They said, oh, you could have used the anti-aging technology and had him do it, but he doesn't want to do it, guys. That's another thing. Harrison Ford is sick of Star Wars. You know, and it's crazy that now they have, you know, Princess Leia in canon is the only one of the trio still alive besides, well, Chewie. But they're going to have to kill her off, too, because she's dead. Carrie Fisher's dead. So, you know, what are they going to do? Keep CGing her in there? Then you're going to get a fan backlash for that. Come on. As my cat knocks something over. So yeah, folks, I just wanted to do this little stream midday here, get some things off my chest. I'm going to be doing more videos like this from the road. However, they're not going to be live. They're going to be pre-recorded. Uploading frequency may be a little bit less than, because I am going to be using public Wi-Fi to do it. So therefore, it's going to be slow as shit. A couple people I want you to subscribe to. Go ahead and subscribe to Mecha Random 42. She's awesome. The whole Midnight. I don't go to any of the mainstream places for my movie news and stuff anymore. I go to Midnight's Edge, and I hope they kind of keep it indie. You know, I hope they never do get mainstream, because it's almost like an indie movie or an indie wrestling match. You know, it's very close knit. It's a very good community. I like it. I've contributed money to it, so I just hope they never get too big for their britches, so to speak. But anyway, guys, this is Joe White here. Thank you so much for sitting here for the last 19 minutes or so, listening to me rattle my tongue off here and about random stuff. I was bored. I had nothing else to do, so I said, fuck it, I'll plug in the laptop, do a stream. But we will see you guys down the road.